Previously on Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice. Here it comes, wait for it. Right after the zoom in, here it comes, there it is. What the heck is that? Take a good look at this scene and compare it to the video shot from the front. They're the cards I throw when I do the sword switching trick. Yeah, it means the sword switching trick was cut from the TV show footage. The TV station might still have the unedited footage. Oh no! And now back to the present. No! No! Now hold up, Your Honor. This is all just a big misunderstanding, believe you me. Give the guy a chance to defend himself before he starts pointing fingers. Who the hell are you? Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm, Jack Sparrow. You have heard of me, right? Here's my business card. Charmed to make your acquaintance, Your Honor. Oh, boy. Oh, well, how very polite of you. It's lovely to meet you too, Prosecutor Sadmati. Please take my card. A business card? Oh yes, I read about this custom among businessmen in this country. I've even familiarized myself with the various replies. I'm A-OK with this. How do you do, good sir? Or, what's crack-a-lackin', homie, for example? Oh, you're from Take-Two TV, are you, witness? Come to think of it, I believe I've seen you on television before. Yes, Rajah Retinz, otherwise known as the Ratings Rajah. He's a TV producer and appears on many of his own shows as of late. Excuse me. He is best known for his catchphrase, "Hang loose, baby." Bar. So you're the Ratings Rajah. Hang loose, Judge baby. Nice courtroom you got here. Never thought I'd get to meet you in person. But Prosecutor Sadmati, how do you know so much about him? In preparation for the case, I watched all of his shows. It took a long time, too, let me tell you. How the Ratings Rajah goes to Burger Barn of particular interest. It inspired me to visit that restaurant straight away to learn more about the local cuisine. It gave me diarrhea, but, well... What, you went to Burger Barn? Who would have thought? You must have really wanted to try it, huh, buddy? Because that line, whew! Compared to my aesthetic training, an hour's wait is nothing. I recommend the Southwestern Burger with jalapeno jack cheese, by the way. Yeah, I definitely gave him diarrhea. Yeah, really, like... What kind of freak is this guy? Oh my god. Ahem. Prosecutor Sadmati's unexpected enthusiasm for food aside, Mr. Ratings, what is this misunderstanding you mentioned? Well, for starters, it's true that the footage was edited. You'll get your hands on this anyway, so I might as well show you the unedited footage. It's a pretty long video, so I'll just show you the part with the playing cards. You can see the cards when Trucy spins around, so keep your eyes peeled. So she did spin around, and she did switch the sword. We're good! Yeah, see there? She totally did it. Did you see the part that was cut where Trucy switched the swords? She spins around and the playing cards go flying. Everything is like it's supposed to be. Then it seems the defendant really did swap swords during the trick. Which means the sword Miss Wright thrust into the coffin was the rubber one. Yes! In other words, Miss Wright couldn't have killed Mr. Rios. No, you see, my friend, you can always trust a dishonest man to be dishonest. Honestly, it's the honest ones you have to watch out for, because you never know when they will do something incredibly stupid. Yeah, see, that's the first misunderstanding right there. What do you mean? Well, Trucy definitely did swap swords, as you saw. So yeah, maybe she didn't kill Mr. Reyes when she stabbed the coffin. But that just means he was killed after he showed up pretending to be a corpse. So you're saying that up until that point, everything was going according to the script. If that's true, then when and how exactly do you think he was killed? It was after the dragon set piece came crashing down. So you're saying it crushed him? I'll say Trucy murdered Mr. Reyes when she was hidden from view behind the set piece. Oh. You're gonna say that. She could have easily jumped behind that huge dragon and nobody'd be the wiser. I see. Indeed, there is a ring of truth to your assertion. You bet. Plus, there's a suspicious-looking shadow in the footage, too. It's toward the end of the footage, just before the dragon hits the stage. It might be easier just to see it for yourselves. Yeah, I did see that one, but there's two of them. This is still, like, you know, despite, yeah, right there. It's only for a split second, so it's hard to catch, but look here. This suspicious shadow must be Trucy. She's using the steel sword she hid behind the curtain during the trick to kill the victim. Really? Now that you mention it, I suppose it does look that way. No. This witness is just trying to ram his theory down our throats, Your Honor. That's not all. Aren't we forgetting that the witness willfully edited the sword switch out of the footage? Yes! You see, there's your second misunderstanding right there. Your Honor, would you mind if I testified about it? I've seen people testify on TV, and I've always wanted to give it a shot. That'll be fine with me, Prosecutor Sadmati. This is quite unexpected. It threatens to disrupt the karmic course of this case. Hey, lighten up, pretty boy. You're gonna like what I've got to say. Promise. Oh, go on then. However, if you do anything to impede the last rites for the victim, I will have you removed. Alright, with Prosecutor Sadmati's permission, please give us your testimony, Mr. Retinz. Rajah Retinz, the Retinz Rajah, now Kaiser of the courtroom. I'm taking over the floor, so listen up, loyal viewers. Ahoy! It wasn't deliberate, I tell you. Footage is meant to be edited, I tell you. Scenes are spliced together, and long or boring scenes are cut out. All the stations edit footage this way. It wasn't like it was done maliciously or something. It's just a coincidence that particular scene was cut. It wasn't intentional. Oh what, you got some proof that I had an ulterior motive for editing that footage? I'm sure I can find something. I do this for a living, you know. I see, so you're saying it was a coincidence that the sword-swapping scene was cut? That's right. Glad you got the picture. Objection! Ooh. Coincidence? That's just a little too convenient if you ask me. Ooh, an objection. How cool. Sure packs a lot more punch when you hear it live. Do that again. I want to get another shot from a different angle. My objection is not for your entertainment. And cut. There, got some good stuff there. Mr. Raychain's filming is prohibited inside the courthouse. Whoops, my bad, Judge. And if the defense has an issue, it can point it out during its cross-examination. Well then, let's do that. Oh, my land. It wasn't deliberate, I tell you. Footage is meant to be edited, I tell you. Yeah, I know. Really? I've never heard anybody say that. It's common knowledge in the TV world. Here, have some money. Have a bunch of it. Have a jar of dirt while you're at it. You got any idea what a snooze cruise it'd be to watch a magic show without editing? A magic show like that one, anyway. Well, that was ice cold. It's not cool, I can tell you that. Anyway, editing is what makes TV worth watching. Scenes are spliced together and longer, boring scenes are cut out. Yeah, but like, it was a twirl. What's so long and boring about that? Yeah, really. Dude, seriously, come on, man. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, but you didn't edit out that 5-second long shot of Bonnie just standing there. You know. What didn't you like about the show exactly? The whole thing, it was a major snooze fest. Maybe common folk like you don't get it. The show's only as good as how loud, flashy, and trashy it is. Plenty loud and flashy on its own. All you did was add the trash. Man, it took me a second. I suppose each industry has its own way of doing things. Just as we in the legal profession focus exclusively on evidence and testimony. Exactly. Whether it's showbiz or the legal biz, we do what we gotta do to get the job done. Anyway, editing footage is just a matter of course in the TV industry. All the stations edit footage this way. It wasn't like it was done maliciously or something. Nah. It wasn't done maliciously, huh? But I get the distinct impression that you bear feelings of ill will toward troop grammarly. Huh? What makes you think that? I heard you talking in the basement. The things that you yourself have said. Oh, he's gonna bring it up. Oh, wait. Well, he said it there too, probably, didn't he? Yeah. Then again, is there anybody that he doesn't hate? You know, it's like... I also get the impression that you felt this way for a long time. Words such as those can be interpreted in many different ways. For example, though I bear the defense no ill will, I would not hesitate to say that he is a good-for-nothing lout of a lawyer. You bear me no ill will? Could have fooled me. Yet it is the truth. I'm only strict on you as it seems you have strayed from the path. If you have any objections, Mr. Justice, please make your case with evidence in the future. Mr. Retinz, please continue your testimony. It was just a coincidence that particular scene was cut. It wasn't intentional. I don't know about that, man. Of all the scenes you could have cut, why the sword switching trick? That seems like too much of a coincidence to me. Oh, so now you can tell me how I'm supposed to edit my programs, big shot? It's hard being the boss, kid. You gotta make tough choices like which content gets cut. But let me ask you this. Why exactly did you make such a tough choice in this case? You wouldn't understand, champ. It's all about artistic vision. Yeah, let me just dial up Beyonce here, get her on the line for a second. She wants to hear this. She's gonna have to hear this. I tell you, people tell you how to do your job when they don't know the first thing about it. I may not know TV, but I know evidence law. And boy, do I have some for you, champ. Punch! I might not be able to show that your selective editing was intentional. However, I know you bear the defendant ill will, and this is the evidence that proves it. Oh, shit. Okay, wait. This should be easy. Well, he stole the book, right? I don't want to jump the gun here. I don't know why I'm getting these two guys mixed up now. I shouldn't have said that before now. I wish I hadn't thought of that. Because now I can't get it out of my head, like, oh, what if? I mean, it would make sense if he had a grudge against the Grammarys. Maybe Mr. Rios had a grudge against them, too, for tossing him out, you know? Oh, you know what else? Dude. The clipboard used by Trucy to sign her contract, it was also instrumental in the ratings Rajah's dishonest dealings. That proves it. But are we going straight to that already, though? I kind of thought this was going to be one of the last things we did. But I think it's worth a shot. Oh, what's that you got there? This is the contract you had Miss Wright sign just before the magic show. This contract between the first party, Take-Two TV, and the second party, Miss Wright, reads, if through the fault of the second party, the show must be cancelled in part or in full, the second party will pay $3 million. That's compensation to the first party. Chump change. That's a completely unreasonable sum. Well, that's what I said. Couldn't agree more. And of course Miss Wright doesn't have that kind of money. Nevertheless, Rajah Retinz had her sign this unreasonable contract anyway. Or more accurately, he conned her into signing it. We're going there. We're doing this, you guys. Conned her, how do you do that? There's a trick to the clipboard that was used by Miss Wright to sign her contract. Bloop bloop. Oh yeah. Bet you didn't think anybody knew about that, did you? The house is carbon paper that can secretly copy her signature onto other documents. Oh, come on now, that was quite a nasty accusation you're slinging my way. For starters, you don't have any proof I had anything to do with that carbon paper stuff. Just because Trucy and her agency can't pay up, doesn't mean I conned her. But $3 million? That's totally out of reach for the average person. In any case, this is important new information. Please add it to your testimony, Mr. Retinz. Alright then. Where's your proof linking me to that tricked out clipboard? You don't have any, do you? Do we? We found it in the dressing room, that's It belongs to the TV station anyway. That much I know. Maybe it was an old prop from one of our TV shows that got used by mistake. Or maybe you used it on purpose to con Miss Wright. Mr. Retinz has already stated he did not. Mr. Justice, what is it going to take to shut you up? Please do not use this trial to try and get out of paying your agency's debt. There's no debt! There's no! It's an illegitimate debt, man. But I see what he's saying, though. Don't use this court to get out of it. I see that, though. He kind of has a point with that. Like, not this particular trial, anyway, because that's not, you know, he's not on trial in this case, but at least not yet, anyway. Proof Mr. Retinz is connected. Like, he's saying Retinz, but, proof Mr. Retinz is connected to the carbon paper, huh? If Trucy's signature was copied onto the fake contract, there must be an original contract that Trucy actually did sign. True, but I bet Retinz is too savvy to leave something like that behind as evidence. But what if her signature was copied onto more than just the fake contract? Like a third document with Trucy's. Oh! We definitely have. It's proof that I had an ulterior motive for editing that footage. Whoa, back to the footage again, are we? Where's your proof linking me to that tricked out clipboard? You don't have any, do you? Do they want me to present that here or go to this? Because now, it's like two totally different things. And I want to get them both, but I can't do, because once I do one of them, then it's gonna erase my chance to get them on the other one. But maybe I don't have anything to get them on this one. On the other hand, maybe if I get them on the other one, it'll give me something that I can get them on this one with. I don't know. Besides, like, editing the footage, I don't know. There's no way I can prove that he did it, first of all, much less that he had a motive to. Well, they brought it up. I feel like I almost have to. A note found in the dressing room after the incident that bears Trucy's signature. Let's try it. Objection! You must be quite the con man if you can fool a magician with a simple trick. But if you think you can con a lawyer, you're very much mistaken. Oh yeah. Hey kid, would it kill you to enunciate in front of the camera? You know, like a newscaster. Think of the viewers, man. I'd like you to take a look at Miss Wright's signature here on this note. How is that? Is that better? Now let's compare that signature to the one here on this contract. Weird, isn't it? Would you look at that? They're exactly the same. That's right, Your Honor. Not just similar, but exactly the same. Nobody can sign their name in exactly the same way twice, unless it's a copy. Yes, keep going. These signatures are proof positive that you conned Miss Wright. And they definitely prove your malicious intent. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Say, not bad, lawyer guy. Didn't know you had it in you. Whoa! This is really getting interesting now. It'll get great ratings for sure. Put that thing away before you get us all killed. I'll try to dodge the issue, Mr. Retinz. The fact is, you bear ill will against my client. That's hard to say. So the show footage was definitely edited with malicious intentions. Isn't that right? Objection. That's how we got him then. That did give us what we needed. He kind of proved that the footage was edited too then. Or that it was edited maliciously. All you've really proven is not his ill will toward Miss Wright, but his pecuniary greed. I'll have to look up that word later. I'm sorry, future self, but you're going to have to put that definition up. You and I both know it. Go ahead and do it. That's right, I just wanted money, baby. Fat stacks of cheddar, that's all. You know, spawn dually. After all, I never even crossed paths with Truthy before this magic show. So I'd have absolutely no reason to bear her any ill will, right? Huh. He didn't bear her any ill will, huh? Fat chance. Fatter than the stacks he's holding. This guy definitely has some major hate for Truthy. He's got a hate boner. Worse than that cameraman's boner for Bonnie. You'll see, I'll dig up the dirt and expose the dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those Grammy magicians are all a bunch of lowlifes. Boy, do you ever feel deja vu? I can't prove it with anything, but the things he said all point to that fact. There must be something between the two of them that gave birth to this grudge. Some sort of connection that not even Truthy is aware of. Is this it? Was I right? I'd like to argue that Rajah Retinz and Truthy Wright must have crossed paths before. There must be some hidden connection between them. Hidden? Connection? Oh, what is it now? What are you getting at, Mr. Justice? It is futile to even ask, Your Honor. Surely it's just another one of the defense's feckless claims. Ooh, I don't think so. You don't seem to have a very high opinion of me. But once you hear my argument, you'll wish you'd taken me a whole lot more seriously. Well, I really... Very well then, to proceed. I cannot wait for this. Did you figure something out, Apollo? Nope. Not a thing. What? Oh, dude. Oh, Apollo, you disappoint me, man. I thought you knew, man. That was a pretty good bluff. You had me convinced that you knew something. Alright, yep. Here we go. If you're gonna make such a bold claim, Mr. Justice, I hope you're ready to elaborate. Retinz is a magician too. Booyah. That's the start, anyway. That sleight of hand trick Mr. Retinz did during the recess earlier. Whoosh! That was what gave it away, too, to me. Haha. Filming? What are you talking about? I don't even have a camera on me. But look! It's an undead monkey! What if Mr. Retinz is a magician, too? What if? I believe it's up to the defense to fill in the blanks, not me. Well, if he is, he may have had some contact with Miss Wright somewhere along the way. What, do you think every Let's Player knows every other Let's Player? Please. Your argument is hardly worth responding to. But by all means, please do continue. As a passage in the sacred scriptures of Karinism states, he who gives a sermon to a monkey is himself a monkey. Not an undead one, either. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you say to a dimwit, he isn't going to get it anyway. But we saw Mr. Retinz perform a magic trick. He made his video camera disappear in the blink of an eye. While I think it would be pretty funny if I were a magician, you must have been seeing things. Want me to introduce you to a good eye doctor? If a connection as tenuous as that is all it takes. Then every magician in the country could potentially bear ill will toward the accused. I guess you're right. Well... You're not the sharpest knife in the drawer, are you, short stuff? You was looking kinda dumb with your finger and your thumb in the shape of an L on your forehead. Your hair forehead, by the way. It's amazing how those connections just come... Didn't even plan that forehead thing. Wow. You would do well to cleanse that putrid... I'm so sorry. Just looking at that word right now. It's like it has 5 of the same letters as the word stupid, which I think is part of why it's funny. I don't know. Anyway, okay. You do well to cleanse that putrid mind of yours in the holy waters of Mount Pony. 3 days under a frigid waterfall, and even you should rise to the level of a monkey. Oh, a numbskull for a numbskull. Ugh, all this numbskull has thick skin, so there. I think I get what they're driving at. Even if he is a magician, it's not exactly a reason to bear a grudge against Trucy, is it? Unless... Yep. Oh shit, you guys. Oh shit. Yep. You figured it out, did you? There's something wrong, Mr. Justice. Holy shit, it's something ever. Your Honor, the defense wishes to submit evidence at this time. I see, and what sort of evidence do you have for us? Evidence that points to the real killer, the one who had a motive to commit this crime. What? Okay, if it turns out he really is Mr. Reyes, then who got killed? Maybe that was like the real Mr. Retinz? I don't know. It's like... And what have you come up with this time, defense? Trucy Wright is the sole heir to Troop Gramarye and its name. This puts her square in the crosshairs of one particular magician. And this piece of evidence points to that one person with a grudge against Mr. Wright. Boom! And who exactly are you naming, Mr. Justice? 13 years ago, the great Mr. Reyes belonged to Troop Gramarye. But then the troop ousted him, and Mr. Reyes vowed to get revenge on them someday. And what better way to accomplish that than through the ruination of their sole heir? But Mr. Reyes is the victim, Mr. Justice. You've named a dead man as your suspect. I know. Isn't it weird? But is he really dead? What do you mean? Is he really dead? If the fact that Mr. Reyes is the victim is what's throwing you off, then how about we consider this possibility? What if the man who died on that stage yesterday wasn't Mr. Reyes? Oh, holy shit. What? You mean the victim was an imposter? He knows. He knows that I know. Not Mr. Reyes? Then what about the real Mr. Reyes? It would mean the real Mr. Reyes is still alive. Bam. That's absurd. So they're still not saying that he's the real Mr. Reyes. Is it possible now that he's not? Right? And the real Mr. Reyes is just out there somewhere. And this guy is still just a TV person or whatever. But the thing is, we just established that he was a magician, though, so we're making a connection here. It has to be. It's all come together now. I finally see the gimmick. The trick to this entire case. Let's do it, Apollo. This should explain everything, Your Honor. Here we go. The real killer The one who hated Troop Gramarye and wanted to sully its name. The magician lurking in the shadows, who set up a fake Mr. Reyes in his stead. Oh, that would explain that video too. Whoa. That's my nose! Did you hear that just now? As my nose was making noise as I breathed. The real Mr. Reyes is... Well... Sit down, my man. Because you are about to get... Take that'd. But that's... Yes, yes it is. Rajah Retinz is the real Mr. Reyes. Oh man. What? Yes. Objection. Oh there, we actually got to hear it. Oh, hollow red pepper, your impotent seeds sprout naught but meaningless empty words. You can't possibly have proof to support such an outlandish theory. It's not a bad idea for a soap opera. Not even die-hard fans of the genre would stick around past the pilot. The pilot? You want proof? Well, I got proof. I can prove it by... proving that the Mr. Reyes in yesterday's magic show was a fake. And to do that... I just need you to look at this spot on this poster. Oh! Wait, can I look at the video again? I think I already know what it is, though. Here, let me just try it. It's the scar on his elbow, isn't it? It wasn't in the video. However, sure enough, it's not there. The video the victim shot of himself shows no trace of that injury. Oh my, you're absolutely right. Now, Mr. Retinz, what do you suppose we'd find if we took a look at your right forearm? Is there by chance a nasty 13-year-old scar under that sleeve of yours? Oh my gosh, dude. You have really got to stop smoking crack. Well, Mr. Retinz, why don't you roll up your sleeve and have a look? Blech. Why don't you roll up your sleeve and let the court take a look? Or are you hiding something else up there? Ha ha ha! Come on now, I have nothing up my sleeve. I don't need to hide anything up there because I require no tricks or gimmicks. For you see, my magic is the real deal. Oh! Wow. Is this what you were hoping to see? Yup. That was it. Holy shit. I still can't believe I was right about that. Oh my god. That's right on, the forgotten magician, abandoned to the dark end of stage of history. Whoa. The great Mr. Reyes. Music time. Yeah, well, that's the big question then, isn't it? I get some Castlevania vibes from this, man, I tell you. That you did. Yes, you did!
Yes, you did!
You don't? Well, I don't see how that's possible, my man. We're too balls deep into this now to pull out now. I set up the prank, that much is true, but it was simply a harmless joke on Trucy, I assure you. Yet she learned of the plan and made use of it to commit murder. That is how strongly the criminal element runs in the blood of these Grammarys. Wow. But if it was a secret prank plan that very few knew about, couldn't you have been the one to use it for murder instead? Yeah? He's just hiding back there, don't worry. Just kidding. What the heck was that? Heed my words, loyal lad, or I fear your grasp on reality is slipping. I fear, rather. I do believe I told you that my magic is real, and employs neither tricks nor gimmicks. Enough with the ambiguity. Why don't you make your point already? Yeah, really. My alibi's as pristine as ever? Wouldn't you agree, Prosecutor Sudmati? Yes, I suppose that's correct. The witness does have a solid alibi. Yeah, from the other TV station. Or from the TV station, I guess. People there even told us. Recall defense that at the time of the magic show, Mr. Ratings was at Take-Two TV. A fact that many people can easily attest to. That's right, forgot all about that. Ho, so what do you think, Your Honor? Would you like me to testify on the matter? Yes, I think you'd better. Please tell the court more about your alibi. No problem. Just let me show you this ace of clubs first. Very well then, on with the show. Are you watching, Magnifique Grammary? Oh, jeez. The time has finally come for my magic to snuff out your precious pedigree. The Grammary line will be no more. That is totally badass. Well, I'll tell you. He's got the alibi, but I feel like if we can break this, then we pretty much won the case. Either way, we'll take him out next time. Here on Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice, thank you guys for watching so much. And, it's getting pretty close to MagFest here. I don't know how far we're going to get into Case 3 before we leave, but that's still like 2 weeks away. I might be able to finish it. I don't know. But I don't know if it'll all get posted before then. That's the thing. Anyway, enough about that. See you guys later. I love you. Bye-bye.